I am so glad you're joining us for today's Make Money Monday. I am live every Monday, 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern, to share a money making tip to help you grow your direct sales biz faster. So, as you're joining in, say hello. Let me know what direct sales companies are in the house today and where you might be joining us from. It is always fun to see. We are live over on Facebook and Instagram and LinkedIn and YouTube, all of the places. And today we are talking social media. We're talking about short form video and reels and TikToks and how you can leverage those types of content to really help you grow your presence online, but more importantly, move that content creation process into actual sales. So really excited about this topic. I've personally noticed a big shift in the way we're showing up online, even in the last 6 months or so. And we're reflecting some of those changes inside our Modern Direct Seller Academy. Every month we publish our social selling action plan. And that action plan includes ways to create engagement on social, something to share, something to say in a direct message, and something to try when you're showing up on social. And one of the things that we've been doing historically is sharing a lot of content on how to, foster engagement. And typically that's been for many inside a Facebook group or a VIP customer group. So we've really shifted that content focus over the last couple of months to be more on short form video. So if you're inside the Academy, make sure you go take a peek at your June action plan. We will have our July plan coming out here in a few short weeks. But beyond that, we are sharing some summer shortcuts. And this is starting today inside the Academy. So each and every week, there will be a reel or a short form video for you to create. And we're going to share with you the original video that inspired us, our version or our take of that video when we recreated that trend. And then we're giving you the text to put on the screen, the caption to put into your post, as well as some ideas for the video that you can create some B-roll and show yourself doing different things in your business, or total easy button, we're also providing the Canva template. So if you want to use some stock footage video to just slide that in and make your summer social calendar easier than ever, we got you covered. So really excited for you to dive into that. And if you're not in the Academy, you are missing out on summer shortcuts. We want to save you time this summer so you can get out there and just really enjoy the sunshine and not have to worry about what you are posting or finding the trend to recreate. So definitely slide your way into the Academy. We have a special summer social coupon that is linked up in the caption here. And we'd love for you to come hang out with us for the summer and take advantage of those shortcuts in your business. Honestly, even if it's saving you 15 minutes, 30 minutes of time, not to mention all the other things we have in the Academy, it is worth it. So let's talk a little bit about that. Let's talk about short form video. We just recently had an incredible podcast all about TikTok. We brought in Kenya Kelly, who is a TikTok expert. And that episode, I think it's episode 238, was incredible. She just dropped so much knowledge. I learned a ton, even just chatting with her. And we talked a little bit about, is the goal to go viral? Is the goal to maximize views? And what I loved about the conversation was, well, yeah, that's pretty cool if you can go viral and get a ton of views and a ton of engagement on something. But ultimately, what feels really good is when those comments, those connections turn into real leads and real sales. So that's what I'm talking about a little bit today. Most of your short form video content is going to be shared to people that are not yet following you. And I think that's important to remember, because sometimes we're creating content with, somebody that knows the jargon of our business or knows our products really well. But the reality is those people that are seeing it may have no idea who you are, may have no idea what your brand is, have no idea what your business is, and have no idea about your products. So when we're creating short form video, I think it's really important to keep that in mind, that the content that you're putting out there, especially if it's going to be business focused, needs to be kind of basic. And it also needs to catch people's attention in about 7 seconds, which is kind of mind blowing, right? We think about how long it takes for people to, click and scroll up and swipe up and move on to the next thing. You've really got to hook them in and grab their attention. So that's where things can start to feel overwhelming or complicated when creating social content. But really, the more you practice, the more you do it, the easier it gets. And you realize that done is better than perfect. In fact, usually those things that go viral or blow up or get the most engagement are not the things that you spent hours and hours creating. It's usually something you did just a little bit on the whim. So as you're thinking about that, and we know that the people that are seeing your content are typically someone new, there's 2 things that I see as really important when you're creating short form video. One, you want to have a good hook. You want to say something that's going to catch people's attention, or maybe be a little sassy, or maybe even a little controversial, to catch people's attention and spark conversation in your comments. The second thing that I would really encourage you to do is have a super clear call to action. We know that it works pretty well to have people comment a keyword, right? So it could be you're sharing a product, you want to learn more, comment more in the comments below. Then you have the opportunity to see who's raising their hand, who's saying, yeah, I want to know more about that product, or I want to know more about the service that you're offering. So that's where you can take things into the DMs and strike up a conversation there. So I want to encourage you a little bit today to take a look at your social content, maybe from an outside perspective. Is this relevant to someone that knows nothing about you? Is it basic enough? Is it 7 seconds and short and catchy enough? How are your hooks? Are they compelling enough to get someone to watch the full 7 seconds? And then is there a clear call to action so they know what to do next? Because if they don't know what to do next, they're just going to keep on scrolling, right? Keep on scrolling, keep on scrolling. We want to stop the scroll, have them comment with something, and so you can begin to foster that relationship. Because the reality is, you could have a viral reel that millions of people see, which is pretty incredible, but if you don't have a system or a process to build those relationships and connect with people after they see that content, it's a little bit of a waste, right? You may grow your following, but you're not getting real leads that you're able to connect with and nurture and move into paying customers. So don't overthink it when it comes to social. Make sure you got a good hook. Make sure you got a good call to action. Repurpose your content. We talk a lot about leveraging ScentShare to repurpose content. You can schedule to Instagram, to Facebook, to YouTube Shorts, to TikToks, all at the same time, all from the same place. That's a great hub for your content to live, and then you can kind of distribute it from there. So if you are thinking right now, I know I need to jump into short form video. I've been stuck inside my Facebook group. I know I need to get out there and do things that are a little bit more public, because the reality is since these are being shown to known, not yet followers, those people that don't know you yet, this is your opportunity to bring in new leads, right? And I don't know about you all, but here on social, it is a tough market right now. It is hard to get that visibility. So knowing that short form video is your key to unlocking new audiences and getting in front of new people organically without having to pay for it, we really got to lean into that short form video. But it doesn't have to be hard. You can jump into the academy, grab the social selling action plan, use the Canva templates we have for you, use the trends that we've already identified. We're going to do more going into July on this. And then again, each and every week, we're going to have that Summer Shortcuts Challenge where you're going to get to see the trend, get an idea of what to put in the caption, what kind of video to film, and then our version of it. And then everyone else in the academy is going to be commenting below with their version. So you're going to get to see what others inside the direct sales industry are doing, to really beef up their presence using short form video. So I'm excited for you to play around with it this summer. Have some fun with it, especially if you're traveling, if you're out and about. This is a great time to create video. In our content lab last week, somebody said, oh, so you just record video when you're randomly doing things? And I was like, yeah, I do. So especially if you're out and about and you want to just flip that camera on, you don't need to post that video right now, but you can come back and use it a month from now, a week from now, a year from now. But create that content when you're feeling good, you're looking good, you're having a good time, and then you can repurpose it at a later date. So really excited for you to take a peek at it. I did want to mention coming up very, very soon, we have our virtual retreat happening on June 20th. That is a Friday morning if you're West Coast, afternoon if you're East Coast. Starts at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern. It is designed for our Academy Pro and VIP members. And in that virtual retreat, we're not only going to be reflecting on the first half of the year, but we're going to be planning for the second half of the year. This is really hands-on. If you want my eyes on your business and an incredible community to cheer you on and support you as you build out your 90-day plan for what you want to get out of your business in Q3, you got to join us for the virtual retreat. So you can hop right in. If you're a current member, upgrade your membership to Pro or VIP, or if you're a brand new member, just jump in at Pro or VIP, and we would love to see you at our virtual retreat coming up here in just a week or two. So with that said, I hope you have a fantastic week. I look forward to seeing you back here next Monday, same time, same place. All right, take care, everyone. Bye.